Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you feel like you missed the boat, if you feel like you missed your moment, this message is for you. Today is the first day of the Fire Horse energy. What is going through your mind? Did you wake up with an excitement of this is the best day ever? Or, oh my God, my current situation is not reflecting what I want it to be. What if I miss it? What if I miss the energy of everything that's coming in today? I can tell you the second, honestly, is what I have worked through this morning. And I'm going to tell you what came to me. I have gone into the Fire Horse and building up to the Fire Horse energy. I knew it was shedding the old. I knew I am not the same person I was. Your current reality is a reflection of your past thoughts, feelings, desires, actions, all of it. You manifested this moment. And before I lose you, before you go, I've heard this a million times, or yeah, shut up, stick with me, okay? Because that's where I was. Excuse me. It was, oh my God, this is a new energy. I'm in a situation that I don't have control over. So how am I going to benefit and bring in this emotionally charged, this energetically charged time for my benefit? And get the future, the desire, the me that I want. The message that came through was live in the now. Right now is all that there is. You have the choice to stay stuck in what is, or see it as a launching pad for your next now moment, which is now is all you ever have. So getting hung in your current situation, whether it's financially, a relationship, where you live, a job, who you are, you can get hung there and go about and judge it and stay focused on it. Or you can say, you know what? It's a stepping stone to the next. Things are evolving all the time. That's not a lie. That's not just nonsense to your brain. Things really are evolving all the time. Everything falls into place perfectly. I mean, crap, look over your last year. Things that I wanted to happen didn't happen, but now I see why. They didn't happen when I wanted them to happen, but now I see why. And I'm grateful for that. Your now moment, you have the choice to sit here and go, God, why am I still stuck? I hate my situation. I hate my life. I hate my job. I hate my bank account. I hate the relationship I'm in. I hate you fill in the blank, whatever that is for you. Or you can say, you know what? I'm not the same person. I'm shifting, I'm changing, I'm becoming a newer, better me. I'm stepping into who I came here to be. And have gratitude for everything that's happened so far, regardless of what that is. Have gratitude for it because it got you here. If nothing else, it made you desperate enough to listen to my video. And I don't mean you have to be desperate to listen to my video. But it puts you in a headspace of, oh God, maybe she's got my answer. Again, be grateful for everything. And you only have control over you. You only have control over your thoughts and feelings and emotions. Choose what you want that to be. Start looking at what life do you want to have? And start focusing on that. Stop dwelling in the past. Because what your current situation is a culmination of your past actions, thoughts, feelings, emotions, consciousness. You have the choice right now in this very moment to go, you know what? That's not what I choose. I choose to be happy, regardless of where you are. I choose to be happy because you have that choice. You have that power. And live from a place of happy right now, regardless of what your situation is. You can be in a job you hate and choose to be happy. And I can tell you that because I did it. That was how I left my last job, with grace and ease. It was the easiest transition of my life because I literally hated my job. I woke up every morning, I was stressed. I was like, God, get me out of this job. Actually, my last two jobs working for someone else. When I worked for me, I was happy. I was like, thank you, God. It was heaven. Working for companies, I was freaking miserable. Both times, when I shifted my mindset to, you know what? I'm going to use this. I'm going to see the gratitude in it. I'm going to see the benefit in it and use it. Use this time for me. When I was with the sheriff's office, they punished me. I still don't know what the hell they punished me for. And I really don't give a shit. Because you know why? I used that time for me. I thought, you know what? If you're going to sit me in the boringest place in this job to do the most boring work, I'm going to use this time for me, for what I really truly want to do, which was open my bakery. So I allowed them, and it is what it is. I allowed them to pay me to do the work. I did my job. You know, if somebody came in, I dealt with what I needed to deal with work-wise. But in the downtime, I used my job to research, to do paperwork, to learn what I needed to do to certify my kitchen. Then, again, everything happens for a reason. And I've told this story, but I'm going to tell it again because it is perfectly freaking relevant. Then you go into, okay, here you go. I hated my job. I shifted my mindset to I'm going to use this time for me. This was way before I understood. I didn't even know what manifesting was. Okay. But then they pull me off that job, that boring job. They send me somewhere else, do something else to do something else. You're not being punished anymore. Here, go do something fun. Circumstances that were beyond my control put me in a situation to make a choice that I would probably make the same choice again because I had fun. Anyway, the choice I made really got me in trouble. Like, they didn't put me in a boring position. They put me in the street for 2 weeks without pay. Now, I could have gone into, oh crap, I really screwed up. No, I was like, okay, I don't have to work for 2 weeks. What am I going to do? I'm going to clean my kitchen, do everything I just learned, call the health department or the Department of Agriculture, get them in here to certify my kitchen. Like 2 days before I went back to work, the women came into my kitchen, did the interview, looked at my house, the whole 9 yards, and I said, so what's the next step? I'm thinking I've got weeks before I can have my kitchen certified to bake, right? She said, start baking. I'm like, what? She said, your kitchen is immaculate. It's one of the cleanest kitchens. You're in one of the best positions that we've ever seen. Start baking. So when I went back after my 2 weeks, I said, thank you, but no thank you. I quit. And I went home and baked. Everything happens for a reason. In my last job, so then I got to open my bakery and had a phenomenal business. Then my last job. Why did I go to that? I don't know. Anyway, my last job, when I left my bakery, I hated it because I had to deal with irresponsible people. Anyway, when I shifted, my password was, I hate my job. That's how much I hated my job. When I went into the mindset of, you know what? I'm going to use this time because I had freedom in that position. I'm going to use this job. I'm going to enjoy the parts of it that I really enjoy, which was just getting in my car and going and visiting some of the sites and talking to some of the people that I enjoyed talking to, or taking the afternoon and just riding my motorcycle because I had that freedom. Changed my password to something positive. I don't remember what it was. I let my security license lapse. I just let it lapse because I had no plan on doing this anymore. When my boss called and said, we're restructuring the entire western part of the state, me and 2 other managers were going to be impacted by this shift. And he wanted to put me in the worst part of the job that I could possibly have, the part that I hated more than anything, the part that made me want to wake up every day and eat my gun. He's like, Pam, this is the part I want you to do because I think you'd be good at it. I was like, you couldn't pay me enough to do that part of the job. He tried to find somewhere else to put me, but because I had let my license lapse, it wasn't working. Therefore, everything just fell into place. And he was so gracious. He was so kind. It was just smooth. Therefore, I left the company to be free, to do exactly what I want to do. Fast forward what, 5 years? Here I am. So shift your mindset. Right now, the energy is so intense. You may feel it. I woke up this morning. It was like it took everything in me just to fix breakfast. I told my husband, I said, I feel like I do when I do the fast. I'm completely drained. I was shaking. I felt like I was going to pass out. I don't know. You may feel that. You may feel fantastic. I feel much better now. But what are you focusing on? Use this moment. You know, I was taking a shower, and I get some of the best messages when I take a shower because it's water. It's grounding me. Ground yourself. That's the other thing that it's important. Ground yourself. When you take a shower, you walk on the earth, you go hug a tree. I have the choice right now to focus on not being where I want to be. Oh my God, this is the first day of Fire Horse. It's the eclipse. It's a new moon. It's, all of these things. And I'm not where I want to be. There are things that I don't have control over. Oh my God. Am I going to miss it? Which is where I was. Or, you know what? Everything happens exactly how it's meant to happen. Everything that has happened was out of my control. So just be grateful for it and be excited about right now. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do when I'm finished with doing my video stuff. I probably will go outside. I will probably go, I don't know. I might go for a walk. I might go sit in the woods. I don't know what I'm going to do. I will do as I feel led. But I'm going to just enjoy my time. I'm going to enjoy me. I don't need somebody else to fulfill me. I don't need a job. I don't need a house. I don't need yes, I still want what I want. I still have my dreams and desires, but it's not that that's going to make me feel fulfilled. They can't fulfill you. If you're always looking for the person to fulfill you, you will always be looking for a person to fulfill you. If you're looking for a job, you'll always be looking for a job. If you're looking for a house, that's the house. My life is going to be so much better. No, you got to be there now. In all those situations, you have to feel fulfilled now. And come from a state of happy, joy. And I may have started to say this anyway. The energies that are coming in, that are here, everything that's here for you is going to help you get there even faster. Jump on. If you're not, I had a video the other day. It's, time to get your shit together. And I don't mean that from you're going to get left behind. But if you haven't done the work to get yourself ready, the training, the whatever, and I don't mean that from it's not a 3D state. It's a 5D state of being. If you're not energetically ready to jump on this fire horse and take off, it's going to be a rough ride. Your higher self is not here to punish you. What is coming up for you? You know, just like this nonsense that was going through my head this morning. You're going to be left behind. You're going to miss the window. You're going to, it's going to happen for everybody but you, which it really is not the case. But it's the shit that talk that goes on in my head. It's the past. Right now, I'm excited because this is the launching pad. I'm on that diving board getting ready to jump off. I'm on the step getting ready to step onto that horse. Crap, I'm already on that horse. I am ready to ride off into the sunset. So this is the launching pad for the new year, the new earth, the new human, the new whatever you want, your new life. You pick your life in this very moment. That's what I just heard. You pick your life in this very moment. What do you want it to be? You can continue to live in the old narrative, the doom and gloom, the fear, the shit chatter that goes on in your head. Or have gratitude for all the stuff that's already happened and an excitement, not desperation, but an excitement for the now moment moving into your next now moment. Choose you. Choose whatever you want you to be. And then don't go look in the mirror and go, okay, well, you're still fat, or you're still whatever. You still don't look like I want you to look. You still don't behave the way I want you to behave. Stop looking in the mirror. It's here. See it here, and then you will see the reflection in the mirror. You can't change the reflection in the mirror until you change you first. I heard something this morning. It's like you look in the mirror and your hair's a mess, and you try to fix your hair by fixing the mirror. It doesn't work. You got to fix your hair on you, and then the reflection will happen. You got to fix in here first before the reflection happens out there. If you want that loving relationship, be in love now. Love where you are now. If you want that fulfilling job, be fulfilled in the job you already have. Have fun with what you already do. Don't make the outcome the answer. If you want a new house, oh, it'll be perfect. I'll be free. I'll have plenty of space. Feel free and expansive now, wherever you are. I don't care if you're living in a box. Know what you want, but don't make that the end all be all. Live from a state, and this is why they say live from a state of it's already happened. What is that thing going to do for you? What feeling are you going to have when you walk into that house? When you get home, or you see your partner drive in the driveway, and you feel, what is that feeling that you want to have? What is that feeling of being in the job, working for yourself, or having freedom, doing whatever you want to do? What does that feel like? And then have that feeling now. Right now. And hold that feeling as long as you can. You know what I used to think? I used to think if I hate this job and I want to stay in this, if I want to get out of this job, but then I start having fun and I start being grateful for this job, I'll be stuck in this job. No. That's not the case. Because when you have the feeling of freedom and you know what you want, the universe has no choice but to reflect that back to you. So when you have envisioned this house you want, this job you want, the money you want, and you come from the place of that freedom, that love, that whatever that feeling is, the universe knows, okay, this is how we can even expand it and make it better. So it's going to bring that to you. It becomes a magnet. You don't get stuck in the job. And just like I said with the sheriff's office, yeah, I was punished. I thought, okay, well, I'm going to use this time for me. Then I got freedom. Then I got in trouble again, even more trouble. But it happened for a reason. It took that as the final step to get me out of that job. Now, I could have followed your inspired action. Because if I had sat in that boring position and just been miserable and done nothing but bitch and whine and complain, I wouldn't have been ready to certify my kitchen, which was what I really wanted to do. Then when I got put in the street for 2 weeks, I could have, again, sat and bitched and whined and complained and been upset and mad and judged myself and been mad at the company and all that kind of stuff because, okay, now I've got 2 weeks without money. No. I took inspired action. It was like, okay, well, now you have all this time. What are you going to do? Let's clean up the kitchen. Let's do everything that you were just taught. Let's call the Department of Agriculture. Get that ball rolling. Everything happens for a reason. Even, like I said, I mean, we've been looking for houses. You get to a house, and I gotta tell you, I know this is long, but I'm just gonna flat tell you, every house we look at, we go to put a contract on it, and it falls through for some reason. Put a contract on a house, they say, no, we don't want to, give me all the offers everywhere. So we submit an offer, everybody else submits an offer, and they take it off the market and say, we don't want a contingent offer. Okay, so we're not getting that house. Another house, you go look at the house and somebody puts a contract on it the same day prior to you. So obviously that's not the house. You can't make this stuff up. We were looking at a house and it was like, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock at night. And I said, okay, tomorrow I will call the agent and tell her to draw up a contract. Tomorrow I wake up and there's a contract on the house. Somebody else already put a contract on it. It has happened more times than I can tell you. But it all happens for a reason. It's funny. When you go back and look at it, it's not the universe doing it to you. It's not, oh God, I'm stuck here. It's like, okay, well, my house is still out there. It's going to be even better. The situation is going to unfold and it's going to be even better. So have an amazing day. I send you guys so much love. Thank you, because doing these videos, you know what? I don't know if you get anything out of it, but I sure do. So thank you. And it's not about me. I do this for you. Eventually, it'll cross somebody's path and they will get something out of it. It'll be like the answer. Because again, they clicked on it and go, oh my God, I'm so desperate. I'm so desperate. I hope she's got my answer. And then whatever I say is exactly what you needed to hear. So you're welcome. So have an amazing day. And I'm going to go outside. We'll talk soon.